What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, Football is Vida channel, in which today we are going to talk about the 3-1 victory of Barcelona versus Benfica, which confirms Barcelona are through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Oh my goodness. Currently, I am live streaming the game right now. Well, I'm still live right now, so this is my first time doing this, recording a YouTube video on my stream, but let's see how this goes. But yeah, if you guys all check all my socials down in the description so you guys can know when I'm live, when I go live. But let's quickly talk about the game. Barcelona today line up with Szczesny in goal. Cubarsí. I wish it was Cubarsí, but not really wish, because Araujo had a sensational game too. Araujo, Inigo Martinez, Balde, and Koundé. Midfield of Dani Olmo, Pedri, Frenkie de Jong, and up top Lamine, Lewa, and Raphinha. Basically the strongest lineup we can put up today. Not many differences I would have made. I think Frenkie de Jong is slowly gaining the confidence from Hansi Flick to take that position back from Casado, because Casado hasn't been preferred at many games over Frenkie, especially these important games, that being, especially the game against Benfica, the first round, the first leg. But Frenkie de Jong, I have no bad things to say about him in his last couple of games that he's played. He's been great in general. The whole team in general has been great, especially today, because the main standouts were Raphinha with the 2 goals, Lamine with the goal and assist. Raphinha also got an assist, and Balde and Pedri. Those 4 today were the main standouts for us. They were incredible today. They were the best players on the pitch today. Our defense in general also were great. The high line they were doing, like the amount of times we caught Benfica offside, was just great. Obviously, we start off the game with a good goal. Like 10 minutes in, we get a good goal from Raphinha after YAMAL absolutely cooks Benfica's defense and puts in a great cross for Raphinha to square it in golazo 1-0. Good, nice, celebrating, all happy and joy, being 2-0 in aggregate. Woo! And we couldn't even celebrate for 1 freaking minute, because literally a minute later, Benfica get a goal back from a corner kick from Otamendi. They get the goal back immediately and basically just bringing us back to square one from like the little 1-0 advantage that we had from the game that we got from away. But yeah, it was frustrating, obviously frustrating, because giving up a goal that easily after just getting your goal back, especially in knockout rounds, is never a good sign, because you would expect them to gain their confidence. But from there on, after we got the second goal from Lamine Yamal, who absolutely cooks again, that Dao guy who was playing left back today for them. Carreras obviously didn't play today because of his second yellow card that he got, or the accumulation of yellow cards that he got from the last game. But absolutely quick, sends Dao and just curls it in beautifully. Lamine with a beautiful curl in, and it literally reminded me of the goal that he scored against France in the World Cup. Not the World Cup, in the Euro, where he just curls it in, because he curls it in the same spot. How delicately he just shoots the ball, and then boom, he just curls in to the perfect spot where the goalkeeper just has no chance to save it. And after that second goal, it was just cruise control from Barcelona, because we were just completely dominating them. They were all over us. I'll give credit to Benfica that in the first 20 minutes of the game, they were giving us a lot of trouble with their man marking. They're pressing high, giving us a lot of trouble playing from our own half into their half, and forcing the likes of Araujo trying to make these line breaking passes when it's not the same as Cubarsí, right? Cubarsí was definitely missed when it came to those line-breaking passes, but Araujo today was also great in trying it, as much as Inigo Martinez, because a lot of times Araujo would just give the ball to Inigo to try to do those passes. But in general, after the second goal that we got, we were just completely all over them, cruise control, just dominating them, and then we get the third goal from Raphinha after a great counterattack from Balde, where he recovers the ball from our side, drives it all the way to their side, and boom, just gives it to Raphinha, and Raphinha, a low-driven, beautiful shot, gets us the 3-1 in the first half. And from there on, it was just, game over at that point, because Benfica in that second half were terrible. They didn't do anything to cause any danger. They had maybe one dangerous-looking chance, but besides that, they were just awful. In their attack, they were just awful. The amount of times, again, we just caught them offside, and not many chances created at all. We were just dominating them, and the likes of Balde and Pedri, I would give them so much credit, because they were giving them a lot of difficulties, especially Pedri. The man of the match for sure goes to Raphinha, just because of how incredible he was in getting 2 goals and assists. Getting at the stats gets you the man of the match, but I would give it to Pedri as much as I would give it to Raphinha, because and to Yamal. Like, it's hard. It's three of them deserve it. Two of them got the stats, but Pedri was just sensational from minute 1 to minute 90. Especially since in the second half we didn't get any goals. Pedri was again just what he did in the first half. He just did in the second half, and just controlling the midfield, just dominating them. Just how secure he is on the ball. Just how easily he controls the tempo of the game by himself, and just frustrating Benfica from minute 1 to minute 90. So as much as I would give for Rafinha, Lamine, man of the matches, I would also give it to Pedri because he was incredible today. You can call me biased and say you're just saying that because you love Pedri and all this stuff, but nah, Pedri was great today, as much as every other player. The two players I expected a little bit more from, and I would say kind of disappointed me, were Leo and Dani Olmo. I don't think they were great in general. I think Dani Olmo definitely put in some good effort. I think he was, good in, helping defend, and then, trying to go forward more. But would you expect from Dani Olmo to have those grade 10 creating plays, controlling the midfield in terms of going forward, but that was Pedri all game. Like, Pedri was the one dictating the tempo of the game in the midfield, dictating our attacks. As much as you expect that from Dani Olmo, but Pedri was the one doing it from the midfield the whole game. Like, Dani Olmo was more of a, just a little player to link up play, but not much to the point where we were a major threat going forward. I expect a little bit more from him, but in general, he still had a good game. But Lewa, I said he was kind of off it today. He had like two good opportunities to score. When one, Lamine puts in a great cross into him, but he just doesn't get there. And the second one, I think Rafinha makes a good pass to him, but he just took too long to take the shot. I think it was Danny. Someone made a pass to it, but he just took too long. And I expected him to low driven that kind of shot. Like, literally what Rafinha did, I expected Lewa to do that, but no, he shoots it right at the goalkeeper. So I think Lewa was kind of off it today. I don't think he was incredible, but in general, not much to worry about when your other attackers are doing it. But again, the midfield of Frankie De Jong, again, like I said earlier, he's definitely earning his spot back in the team. He was great defensively. He was great dropping deep and giving those kind of options to our center backs. Because again, the first half, Benfica were definitely choking us in terms of getting out of our own half. But Frankie was great today and getting into those right spaces to help us get out of our own half. And in general, like, that's pretty much it. All I can say about this game. Benfica were just awful, and we were just incredible today. But again, it was a major win for us, a great win for Barcelona to get in now into the quarterfinals, where we're either going to play Lille or Borussia Dortmund, and that game will be determined, I think, tomorrow. I don't think they play today. No, I don't think they don't play today. They play tomorrow, so we'll see what happens there tomorrow. And if I had to pick one team I would rather play, I would rather play Lille, because Borussia Dortmund definitely gave us trouble the first time we played them. I'm still confident that we'll beat them, but I'm pretty sure the second leg will be away to their home, to their grounds, and I really don't want to go away to the second leg away to their ground. I'd rather go away to Lille, but we'll see what happens there. We'll see who goes through. I predicted that Lille will go through, but we'll see what happens there. But in general, great game from Barcelona. The substitutes that came in were Gavi, Casado, Ferran Torres, but in the second half we created some chances. We could have scored some chances, but it just, at that point, was just straight cruise control, just calm, just a calm half where we didn't really have to force much. Benfica tried, but they just couldn't. They just couldn't handle us. We just outclassed them today, and I'm just happy because I could say in these knockout rounds, it just makes you like so nervous, just because even if you're confident that your team's going to beat them, it just makes you nervous because anything can happen in Champions League nights. But thankfully Barcelona get the win. Thankfully they get the easy win, and we're now through to the quarterfinals, like I said, and we'll see what happens in the quarterfinals, which I think are going to be played in April if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, great game from Barcelona, deserved win from Barcelona, and yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow, who we're going to be matching up with. Again, like I said, I'm doing this currently on stream, so we'll see if I do this for in the future. Probably not, because I'm only really doing this on stream just because PSG and Liverpool are about to play, and I'm going to continue to stream on for that game. I will make a separate video on that as well. But yeah, I'm just happy. Barcelona, thank you. Lamine, Ramadan Lamine is just different gravy, as you can see. But yeah, great game for Barcelona. Make sure to like, subscribe, favorite, hit the notification bell for every time we upload. Share to you friends that love Barcelona, or in general that love football, or Lamine, or Rafinha. Rafinha, Balón de Oro is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comments who was your man of the match. Who do you think was just sensational today. Who could have done better, and who do you want to play, Lille or Borussia Dortmund? All right, so let me know what you guys thought. Much love to all you motherfuckers, and peace.